Did I make it? I might not make it. This time I might not make it. Okay, what is up, guys? It's Casey Molina here, and I'm gonna take these off actually and grab something really fast. So I am making a video. I still haven't picked my second controversial topic, but it's in the works. Again, still coming. I'm pre-recording this video ahead of time just because I'm going to be going to New York this week, and I've been considering maybe doing a vlog, but just in case I don't and I don't get around to filming, I wanted to make a video ahead of time for you guys. So this topic kind of came out of the blue for me, actually on this very day, and this video is about having confidence in yourself and having the confidence to stand up for yourself. So yeah, let's get on into the video. So the reason that this video came about was just because I have a volunteer job. I volunteer at the nursery at my church every Sunday, and today I was there and I was sitting there and I was holding a baby and she was sleeping, and I was telling the woman that I worked with about my internship. She was an older woman, and you know, she'd been working at the nursery for a while. She had high rapport with everyone that we both volunteer with. And I said, yeah, I have an internship in DC. And she said, you have an internship? You have a internship. And I was just very taken aback by this. I was just like, a internship. I know that that is grammatically incorrect, and I know that she's trying to grammatically correct me. Okay, yeah, a internship. So I said, yeah, I have an internship. I mean, a internship. And the other girl that we worked with, who's about my age, kind of just looked at me. And, you know, in that moment, I came up with a ton of reasons for why it was okay to just override my judgment and just, you know, let her tell me that I was wrong, even though I knew that I wasn't. I came up with so many reasons, and I thought about it on the drive back, and I was just like, you know, if I argue with her, or if not even argue, if I disagree with her, then she might not like me as much, and if she doesn't like me as much, and I have to work with her in the future, then this will definitely affect our relationship. But I was just justifying reasons for why I shouldn't stand up for myself, which is wrong. It's always wrong, and you should always stand up for yourself when you have a right to. You always have a right to stand up for yourself. So I take things like that very hard when I don't stick up for myself, and I don't say what's on my mind in the moment for things that really matter to me. And I was sitting here just beating myself up about it, and again trying to justify why I did that, and I just couldn't anymore. And instead of being angry, I thought I'd make a video about it. Mostly for myself, but also for you guys, to just, if you're ever in a situation like that, to just, you know how to react ahead of time. I wanted to beat myself up, but then I was like, next time I will stand up for myself. I've been really into the show Glee recently, even though it ended like almost 2 years ago. But one of the things that someone said in Glee was that part of being an adult is learning to stop beating yourself up for the mistakes you made when you were a child. And, you know, even though it happened earlier today, and that was a couple of hours ago, I was like, I'm going to stop beating myself up for that, because I really am trying to grow and mature, and I'm not going to let that stick with me. Now I know better. So yeah, that was my lesson of the day, and it was a really good one. And so I guess my lesson to you guys, and I'm going to share a Bible verse at the end of this video, because I think it's cool to relate it back to the Bible, because there's a verse in here that specifically speaks to that. And you might not be religious, or you might not believe in God, but I feel like this verse definitely stands true to anybody. So read it at the end. But I also wanted to make a favorites video, and I will further along the line this summer, that has more of my favorites. But one of my favorites, and it's a book that I've been reading right now, is How to Be Alive, A Guide to the Kind of Happiness That Helps the World by Colin Beavan. And I started reading this book earlier in the week, if you can see this. I started reading it earlier in the week, and I'd had it in my backpack on my way to work for like almost a month. And it was due back to the library the day that I actually opened the book. Guys, I can tell you that I read 10 pages, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to buy this book. And I went on Amazon and I ordered it, and it got here on Saturday, and I have just continued to read the book and been blown away. I'm only on page, like, I want to say 40, but just what I've read in this book has just been so optimistic, and it just talks about, you know, getting out of the boxes that people put you in. And I talked about that a little bit in my last video, but this book touches on it. I recommend it. I actually want to buy it for my brother. I want to buy it for my mom. I want to buy it for everybody because this book is an amazing book. Just talking about how, you know, you figure out what you want to be in life and you get rid of those past boxes and those past limitations that people try and impose on you, and you just be true to yourself, and how that happiness helps you to in turn help the world. So I know this is a shorter video, but I definitely think you should order this book or maybe check it out from the library. So definitely go, and my closing message to you guys is, if you have confidence in yourself and you know when you're right, or when you know you should stand up for something, do it. And people will always have their own opinions, and they'll have notions that they think are true, and sometimes they're true for themselves and sometimes they're wrong, but don't let them tell you that you're wrong. Just be true to yourself. So with that, I'm gonna close. Thank you guys so much for watching this very short video. Not very like me, but I'm trying to make some shorter videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Casey Molina, over and out.